We're back! Alright boys, we're back in action.
Back into these videos anyway.
Yeah, more sample breakdowns. We're gonna do them consistently though. We've just put together this mini stash full of drums, samples, phrases, vocals, perk loops, way cheaper than all of our other products.
Just so everybody can get the sauce.
Yeah, legit. So yeah, that's down in the description if you want it. But yeah, let's break this one down.
We got a WIZKID inspired Afrobeat. So let's get straight into it. First up, we got this piano from Labs, soft piano preset, played it in with the MIDI keyboard, as you can see with the velocity, and it's very simple. It's literally just 2 chords looped throughout the whole beat, and here's what it sounds like. Effects in that piano, very simple. All it is reverb and EQ, and just a lot of them just to get the sound, soft sound. So all these EQs, they're just taking out lows and highs, mainly highs, but very simple stuff there. Using the exact same piano, I've done a counter melody that comes later in the beat for the hook, and here's what that sounds like. Thirdly, using Labs again, we've got this preset here, Thunder and Bird Song. It's just on one note as a drone throughout the whole beat. Effects on there, again, EQs, reverbs. I feel like these are like the most important effects that you need to be able to craft your sound. Here's what the drone sounds like. So that's just a cool little texture thing that runs throughout the background. And then went into Aura. I wanted a sick vocal, so I got this vocal. It's called Barbados. This was under, I believe it was in the phrase kit. If you don't know about Aura already, it's basically our biggest ever vocal stash. Vocal textures, hits, phrases, samples, everything you need in there. People are loving it. We love it. We use it in heaps of our stuff over and over again. Here we've used it in 2 different ways. So here's the first way we've used it. We pitched it down a full octave, pitch it to the right key, and then for effects on here, EQ, just taking out heaps of the highs and lows, focusing on the mids. It's the main goal for the sample here, and then this micro shift, almost like a flanges and a little reverb thing. So here's what this sounds like. To be honest, that actually sounds a little funny by itself, but then we've chopped it up again. We've stretched it in so it's only 4 bars. Same effects on here. Here's what the second version sounds like. I'm actually going to play both together so you can hear it together. Here it is. Moving on to the next layer, this is from Analog Labs using the preset Clean Mark 5. Cool sounding E-piano. Just laid in the exact same chords as the original piano, but then done some inversion things. Effects on here, we've got EQs there, heaps of the low end, a chorus, and a gross beat, which is just got on reverse. So here's what it sounds like when it was rendered out. So that's just a sick layer. I sent the beat to Marcos and he just sent back a whole bunch of different guitar licks. So all the stuff here, you can see are just guitar licks. So the effects on the guitars, I'm just going to show you. It's pretty much the same for all of them, maybe changing the reverb and EQ delay slightly. But in general, it's the same type of effects. So you've got EQ, reverb, delay, EQ, EQ, chorus, and a bit of compression just to keep the guitars not, nice and tight. One last vocal, forgot this was all the way at the bottom. I did at the very end, I just wanted to add one more little vocal just to, I think it was the timing. The timing of the sample felt a little bit off, especially with the intro, since the piano comes in after the first hit, if that makes sense. Nothing special, just recorded it in. Effects on here, EQ, decapitator, EQ, very wet, the convolver. For that, there was auto-tune, and here's what the vocal sounds like. And there was one last layer, Sky Keys, using the smooth pluck preset, but it was reversed. And I laid down the exact same chords as the original piano, and here's what it sounds like. So it's just reverses into it, pretty simple. Here is the whole sample. Samples mad. All we needed now was some mad drums. So firstly, I just laid down this very basic shaker loop. It's just like a chicka 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 chicka. And then into the actual drums, got the hammer kick, just every step. Lots of different perks here. So I'm gonna just play you all the perks, rims, kick, everything all together. Here's what it sounds like. This is the main drum bounce that runs throughout the majority of the beat. And then for a bit of low end, we've got this bouncy bass that is just going boom, 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 boom. It's going all over the place. Here's what that sounds like. As the beat progresses, there's new elements constantly being introduced. So for this next section, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different drum layers coming in. And then finally, for the drop, added in a log drum and a snare to complement it. It sounds sick. And then also another perk loop just to beef up the whole thing a bit more, make it sound like a proper drop. Here's what those few things sound like together. Actually, I'm going to play all the drums all together just so you can get a vibe. So all that I added after that was just rises, fills, little things in between. And quickly, we just put together a mini Afro stash, samples, drums, just like these, fills, effects, literally everything you could need. So if you want some sick Afro sounds, that's in the description as well. Here's a final beat, enjoy it.